Hey everyone, it's me again, Gains in Love. And so in my last video, I talked about job interview prep and how to ace a job interview and how to dress for one properly, how to ask some good questions to the employer, how you can answer their questions properly, and yeah, and how to eat beforehand, how to get a good night's sleep, a full 8 hours preferably, and to make sure that you're making that good money, enhancing that resume, and make sure you're all good for the real world. And so that was my last video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about surviving roller coasters. Now this is a gains video because it shows perseverance, and gains because you have to use your perseverance to believe in yourself to get yourself onto the roller coaster safely and to not be afraid or scared of heights and or speed. Now for me myself, I have a fear of heights. And that's why every time I get on a roller coaster I get nervous and stuff. But after I get off of them, I feel so much better because it feels so good to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. And for me, that's roller coasters because I'm not really experienced with them yet, but I'm gaining that experience as far as I go. And so a recent example of a roller coaster that I've been on is called Kingda Ka at Six Flags. Oh my goodness, that was some ride. It was insanity. It's not easy being on a roller coaster at 11 a.m. after getting only 6 hours of sleep and eating only like cereal for breakfast. It's not easy. But I actually did it because I was motivated by everyone that was on there. It was great. I felt so powerful after I was on it. I felt like Superman. It was awesome. And yeah, and it goes almost 500 feet in the air and 130 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds. I mean, how did I survive that? I don't know, but I did. Even though I kept my eyes closed the entire time. But yeah, it was awesome. And yeah, and I've learned something about that time. I've learned that like even though I kept my eyes closed, I was still in the moment of being on the fastest and tallest roller coaster in the world, or at least in the top three, because it was insanity how that ride just speeds up, and it's just insanity how that ride just keeps going on, and how you almost feel like throwing up after the end. Because let me tell you, after I got up, I thought I was gonna throw up because I was so dizzy, but it's a good thing I didn't, because I didn't eat anything beforehand. And these are a few steps on how to survive a roller coaster. Make sure to get a good night's sleep, preferably 7 or 8 hours, because let me tell you, you're not going to feel good if you only get 5 hours of sleep before going on 8 roller coasters, because that's what I did last time I went to Six Flags. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. I was dizzy and about to faint all day. And make sure you eat like hours before going on your first ride, because you're not going to feel good after the roller coaster if you just ate a full breakfast. Because let me tell you, you eat a full breakfast in the park and you go on a high-speed roller coaster, you're going to puke. It's not going to be pretty. And you're going to spend hours in the bathroom. It's not going to be good. So what I would do is I would eat. So let's say you get to Six Flags at, let's say, 11. I would eat maybe at 8 o'clock in the morning because that's what I did. Digest a little bit, get like a full 8 hours sleep, and then you're all set. And make sure to wear good clothes. You know, if it's warm out, wear something nice. You know. So anyway yeah. So just make sure that you follow those steps, and just make sure that if something happens, you have friends around you, and that's another thing. Because if you have friends around you, then you have no reason to be scared of that. Because you having friends around adds to the experience of you getting on a roller coaster, especially if it's like Kingda Ka or any ride at Six Flags, and just like going crazy about it. Because let me tell you, Six Flags is all roller coasters, so I'm gaining experience by going there. But I'm feeling proud of myself by actually going there and feeling the experience and getting all motivated by feeling so confident to take on any challenge. Because going on Kingda Ka was a real challenge for me because I've never been to because before I went on there, I've never been to Six Flags, and I loved the whole park, by the way. It was incredible. And yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. I loved all the rides I went on. They're all great. I highly recommend any roller coaster fan going to Six Flags, Universal Studios, anywhere that has them. You'll love it there. It's incredible. But for Six Flags, I loved it. It wasn't easy though, getting only 5 hours of sleep and going on Kingda Ka, but I survived it. I love it. I will definitely go on it again. The next time I go to Six Flags Great Adventure, it's gonna be great. But make sure you hold on tight onto that ride, because let me tell you, it goes by so fast. It's unbelievable, like really fast. It's the fastest ride I've ever been on in my life, and you know how good I am at challenges. So it's crazy, but I loved it. Anyway, so just make sure to follow these steps, and you're going to be feeling confident and motivated and able to take on any challenge at any time, anywhere, just by following these steps and this advice, and you're going to be great. Anyway, so that was this video on how to survive a roller coaster, or Kingda Ka in particular. So just make sure to keep on liking my videos, commenting on them, subscribing to my channel, doing your thing, and yeah. Alright guys, gains and love. Love y'all. Peace.